So we have XD playing as the Allies. We're currently on the German team, but on map flip, they'll be the Allies. Obviously, we got St. Marie du Mont, one of the best maps in the game. I'm really crossing my fingers for AA Network. It's a really, really cool point. Elsewise, you know, Pierre's Farm would be really cool. You know, Hugo's, Wait, Hugo's a dugout. I forget which one this is. It'll be all right. But yeah, guys, so if it's AA, right off the rip, Axis team, they're going to want the Baker Place Garrison mark going up, probably back here a little bit more. You want to leave a little bit more space in the center here. Elsewise, they want a Garrison going up on Baker Place Outpost and a Garrison going up on Baker Defend mark, guys. Those are their frontline garrisons they need to have up if it's AA Network. You got to have Warner Brothers Hill, man. Warner Brothers Hill gives you such a good opportunity to lock down a lot of, you know, the active zone, a lot of the map. Even if it's Pierre's Farm over here, they want Warner Brothers Hill. They got to get that garrison up. For the Allies, they're going to want to get a garrison up in Gardens. Gardens is one of the best garrisons you could build. If you drop the supplies on that side of the wall, folks, you can get supplies in there. They can't be dismantled because they're in this little blocked off area, guys. They're in this little blocked off area. They can't be manually dismantled, so you drop them pretty much like just about right here, and then you can build the garrison there. Likewise for the Axis team, they could do the same. If the point is AA Network, they can do the same. They can drop supplies, same thing, just a little closer. Probably right here, they can drop supplies, build a garrison on this place garrison mark. But that is key to AA right there. Elsewise, the Allies will be building a garrison probably somewhere here. They'll probably build a garrison right here on this enemy outpost mark. It's not the best garrison, but the line of sight is just broken up enough to get spawn waves to get them to this bombed out house right here. From this bombed out house, you got opportunities to counter the Axis, you know, counterattack. Say if Axis takes point first and they're pushing up from 5 points. This is 5 points here. It's the 5-way intersection. Really important to hold for AA. You got to have a garrison there once you take AA. Whether your Axis is German, you got to get a Gary up. But whichever team caps mid first, they're going to be going from 5 points and hotkeying to hockey stick. This is hockey stick right here. Hockey stick leads into Gardens. But from this position, the center position right here, you can pressure that counterattack right here. You got line of sight on these top trenches here. You can also call out and mark tanks preemptively. And you can audible to the west or the east. So they got to get that garrison up in the middle. Likewise in the east, here, you would want a garrison somewhere around this field. Probably on the backside of this hedge here would get the same job done. But say if it's Rue and AA again, for the American team's perspective, they need a hinge garrison to spawn on defense and push offense. This is the hinge position right here in this layout. That allows them to spawn on defense and basically just W key straight into the offensive point. More or less. It's a very efficient garrison location. If it is Rue again, let's say if it's Pierre's Farm and Rue de la Guerre, I don't know how to pronounce these correctly, excuse me. But for the Allies team, they got to get a garrison up over by Pizza Slice. This is really key. All right, we got bodies here. Almost. This is really, really key to this corner of the map. If it's Pierre's Farm and Rue, you got to have a garrison here for the Allied team and a garrison here for the Axis team. This is so important, this map edge here, folks. All right, guys, cheers. Welcome to the match. Let's get it going. All right, lads, so like I said before, they want to get Gardens garrison up. They're going to need to get a garrison up in the middle and a garrison here. We got Refuze as the Axis team. Like I said before, they're going to want to get this garrison here, this garrison in the middle, and this garrison up on Warner Brothers Hill. Let's hopefully we'll have a great match, guys. I'm going to keep text chat on so we can kind of catch some stuff happening here and there. And here we go, lads. Looks like it's going to be a full court press down middle lane here. All right, looks like, yeah, they're all going down middle lane here. Almost no armor or vehicles are going to take the side roads. We got Mr. Dew in the light tank here. Mr. Dew, very good tanker. He used to tank for TL. You might see him doing a lot of dives in the back line right here. He's going to be you know, I've seen them in the past for the same point be extremely aggressive with their starting light tanks. We also have guerrilla tactics going light armor. We have Dabs going light armor. We have a 3-man crew, Nero as TC. And here we go, lads. Here we go. Snipes going out from XD. Nothing hitting yet. Rocket snipes coming in. Tank snipes coming in. Nothing's hitting. All XD's trucks are making it. All the vehicles are making it so far. No vehicles taken out. All right, lads. Get ready for the slaughter that is AA as the midpoints. Got arty marks coming in. Refuze might be going up the very middle here. All XD vehicles making it. Greyhound getting stuck for a moment. So they got 2 Greyhounds and 2 Stuarts up right off the rip to do as much damage as possible. Rocket Snipes coming in. Oh, Rocket Snipe just landing short. Refuze with an early lead on the point. Pretty good Rocket Snipe by Prey Day there on their middle vehicle. Ooh, that Snipe's coming in just short. Stuart gets nailed in the tracks. What a snipe by Refuze. We got the Lukes on the strong point. Prey Day bringing down that middle transport truck. I don't know if it had any bodies in it, but it might have. Refuze getting the better of the scrap. Greyhound going down to the Lukes, it looks like. Looks like these Stuarts are just going to put some HE shells into strong point. One shot into the rear of the Lukes. Crew hops out the pit crew. Crusader trying to bring him down. Crusader guns down 2 of them. Benson Mees trying to guard the Lukes. He doesn't see him. That Lukes is going to make it. Refuze is about 3/4 capped right now. Stuart taking a shot in the tracks, it looks like. Allied medium tank a little late to the fight, but they're going to W key forward, trying to swing the point back in their favor. Greyhound goes down. Stuart looks like he's getting pummeled by the Lukes. Panzer IV in the strong point. Medium Sherman trying to line up a shot here. XD just stopping the cap for a moment. They need more bodies in that strong point if they want to stop this cap before it flips in the favor of Refuze. They got 5 seconds. The Lukes is just pounding that strong point. It looks like XD was kind of hung up there on some of the hedge lines. But yeah, like I said, every single garrison I called out at the beginning of the match, those are the garrisons they built. Because those are the garrisons you need to build. And like I said, it's going to be harder for XD to attack and defend. With Breakport being their second point, it leaves them wide open, guys. Wide open. Only one SL up here, but he might be able to stop an OP down and get a very, very aggressive attack going. Currently only ice attacking. Refuze has complete control of 5 points. XD has hockey stick and gardens. XD holding a presence here on the strong point. They got Billy actually hopping out of his Greyhound, trying to cover it from AT on the side here. The starting American medium Sherman is still alive, but looks like the P4 is lining up to get a side shot on him. Seth bringing down the Greyhound. Very good start so far, either side. Americans losing a lot of light and recon tanks right off the rip, and that's going to set them back a little bit for getting a heavy early on. Wow, what an opener so far, guys. All right, guys, let's calm down a little bit. We're getting a reset. There is a fallback to last point here. And like I said, you want to take this building in the middle. It locks down the counterattack, guys. Employ this in pub matches. Gain control of the center here. Lock down this building. And you can pretty much... It's very easy to hold. Very easy to hold. Get an MG up there. Medium tank pushing forward. Trying to get an angle. He's trying to support his guys up on hockey stick. Oh, PZ4 has got a beat on him, it looks like. No, not yet. This medium Sherman is making some good moves here. Although you might be getting a little too close to this infantry. That Panzer IV missed his window of opportunity there. Looks like Kendrick already has 129 CE on artillery. I don't know who's doing... Refuze artillery right now. Refuze getting a Tiger tank out. We got Grim on Artie. How's it looking over here at Breakcourts? Looking like Ice... Oh, no, Ice gets gunned down, actually. Ice getting gunned down. Some allied armor actually swapping to infantry right now, probably waiting for fuel. No 76 in the field yet. They got a beautiful wide flanking garrison, but they did lose frontline Gardens Garrison somehow. Maybe Ice got it when he was in the back line. A lot of XD pressure coming up from hockey stick. They got an extremely good push here. Going for 5 points. If they take 5 points, looks like they're getting Artie support too on 5 points. Just down to 2 defenders and 5 points there. P4 trying to line up a shot on the medium Sherman, but to no avail. That medium Sherman needs to make a play now before that Tiger tank arrives, or he's just going to put himself in position to get one shot by a Tiger tank crew. It looks like Thorpe's trying to get up on Pierre Farm's farmhouse here. Yeah, he's going to use the old transport truck trick. Get on the roof and get the MG up on this chimney here. Is he going to go for chimney? No, he's not. He's going to just go for the rooftop. But that chimney gives you a view of this whole field here. What a fantastic match so far, guys. XD putting a lot of good pressure on the west side. Look at this, guys. Look at this. They got AA network perfectly surrounded. They also have complete map control of the front door of their defensive point. They got like all the map control they need right here. They can't be attacked unless it's going to come from an airhead in the back line or an SL getting a double drop in the back line. They have it locked down, and they're going to be able to throw even more weight up the front door. Looks like we got a Tiger tank popping shots at the medium Sherman. And it looks like Refuze is going to push up the middle lane here, trying to push through the front door. That MG I spoke about before is putting in a lot of work right now trying to counter this counterattack. Fat and QQ are trying to gain ground. They wipe a allied outpost, but they get gunned down in turn. We got a Luke's making a dive down the middle lane here. That Luke's is probably going to make a dive for this garrison and these spawns and just shut them down now and early before they get, well, they get this heavy tank up here. Looks like the Tiger tank brought down the medium Sherman, and that's like, personally, oh, it could have been the Panzer IV. Looks like the Panzer IV peeked through 5 points. XD trying to find the weakest spot right now. But Refuze is just pushing right up the gut here. And probably going to try to shut down this garrison. That Luke's is just pummeling this front line. That's exactly how you want to use a Luke's when you know you have control of the enemy armor. Once you know you have the advantage against the enemy armor, you want to have your German light tank on the front line, pummeling infantry positions, allowing your friendly infantry to rotate forward and gain ground. That's exactly how you want to use it, because the American bazookas cannot penetrate the front of the light tank's armor here. The German light tank's armor, I mean. That's exactly how you want to use this tank. They're using it perfectly. But Refuze really has a lot of armor on the front line now. I believe they got 2 light tanks, 1 medium tank, and 1 heavy tank. That's going to be a lot for this 76 to contend with. Mr. Sneaky is going to have to do a lot of work with his crew to try to gain the edge back for armor. And in the game of Hell Let Loose, you really don't want the Germans to gain the advantage with armor. If you do that, you're in a really tough position. Generally speaking, the German tanks are the stronger tanks in Hell Let Loose. Looks like the Allies, though, doing a really good job of taking 5 points. They pretty much have 5 points almost completely under control. This Tiger tank about to be engaged by the 76. Who's gonna get first shot? I just made such a dive there. Holy shit. 76 about to roll out onto that road in about 5 seconds. Tiger tank getting hung up here on some terrain. Panzer IV coming to support. 76 looks like he's about to use the carcass of his dead medium tank as cover. Tiger tank actually backing up out of that fight. He doesn't like the positioning. Panzer IV going for the flank right now on the left side of that 76. 76 is actually holding up now. Refuze might attempt a bait and switch here, guys. The P4 might go in as bait, try to aggro the 76, and the Tiger tank might take the fight, trying to get first shot. Tiger tank repositioning, looking to get an angle. 76 doesn't quite have line of sight on this Tiger. Looks like the Tiger tank focusing a little bit more on bringing down this American infantry. 76 rolling forward, looking for a window of an opportunity to get a side shot or a front shot on this Tiger tank. The one thing that this 76 has to worry about is getting side shot by that Panzer IV that's in the field. Actually, 76 looking to pick up a kill on the P4 first. They almost have him. They got him now. A little bit of lag going on here. A little bit of rubber band there on the stop. $76 not really getting into a good position here. If they pulled forward another 10 feet, they had him. That's just going to give the Tiger Tank an opportunity here in a second. All right, PZ4 does go down. Tiger Tank looks like he's maneuvering a little bit. XD finally picking up a kill on one of these German tanks. Looks like that Luke's, like I said, these guys were looking to push through the front door with that Luke's, shut down this front door Garrison. And looks like Refuze has gained control of 5 points again. XD still has control of Hockey Stick. Actually, XD just flagging the point for a moment there. Refuze might be looking to gain control of the center and fold the flank of XD by attacking the Gardens Garrison and or attacking Breakcourt. They got pretty good map control. They don't have control of E5, but they got a lot of flexibility because they have most of F5 lockdown. They still have a squad here that might be able to get a blue zone Garrison up. What a great first 20 minutes of this match. You got a squad v squad gunfight in the front line here. XD having the better of it. Bloody getting shots on the side of the Lukes. Guys, thank you for all the follows and thank you for the subs. Welcome on in, guys. Ed Bloody kind of short on his shots there. Yet that light Stuart tank has an opportunity to clean up this Lukes and reclaim the front line here. Sorry, the center for XD, but they got to make a play. Looks like they actually have an outpost on the Stuarts. That spawn wave getting gunned down. Raver clearing the outpost. A little bit of lag going on here, folks. Yeah, we're getting complaints in the game chat of the lag. I'm seeing just a lot of crazy rubber banding, and that should not be happening right now. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of vehicles rubber banding on part of the allies here. Yeah, this server is rubber banding here, folks. A little bit. I can see these. Yeah, it's gonna make it a little tough, but it's nothing that they shouldn't be able to handle. It's just probably frustrating. Looks like we still have a pretty solid push here from Hockey Stick up to the northwest at this point. You know, Allies got a really good attacking garrison here on the west side, folks. But where is the lethal strike gonna come in from? And Allies almost... Oh, no. I was about to speak too soon. Refuze locking down Pierre's Farm strong point, denying the Allied team this building to get an MG up and, you know, harass the strong point. XD reclaiming the center here, getting a garrison back up. They're starting to get a decent presence of armor. I think they're hitting a reset button right now, guys. They're consolidating armor for a push. I bet you Refuze has a second Tiger tank up. I'm not seeing it yet. I'm hearing something I think was armor. We have a reset situation in the game right now. Looks like XD has been consolidating, stabilizing the line. Refuze had a really good counterattack there. They did take the center garrison. That did burn quite a bit of time for XD to make a play, but the reset's almost complete, and they're getting in position for a pretty good push here. We got a Tiger Tank up over here. About the... Oh, interesting. Spicy Refuze. I like it. Refuze using the old stealth trick with some tier 1 walls. They also have a Garrison behind it. That's beautiful. That's a really good play by Refuze there, guys. I saw that earlier, and I was wondering what they were going to use that for. I was figuring it was going to be something with armor. Refuze almost taking back Hockey Stick. We got Kaiser Slay pushing forward. Kaiser gunning down Coin. Stazen might have Kaiser here. He does. Oh, God, they got the better of the fight. Refuze has taken Hockey Stick for the first time this game. I hear another Tiger Tank, but I'm not certain where it is. Oh, no, excuse me, it is a AT gun. '76 rolling forward, trying to assist the recap of Hockey Stick. And we got ourselves a miniature battle in of itself here on the west side for this high ground here, this hill. Looks like Refuze is looking to shut down the western push by XD and then put pressure on Breakport. Moving south to north here, guys. Look at this front door on the part of XD. They're gaining good, solid ground. Refuze with a big push up the middle here, though. We got Tim Asheen trying to hold the front line. They're getting the better of the fight right now. Refuze kind of dwindling. Oh, we got an XD outpost right next to the strong point now. You're probably going to see... Oh, and they gunned down QQ. You're going to see some XD spawn waves on that outpost right there. XD has begun to cap. They've retaken Pierre's Farm strong point, and they are enveloping this team right now. You have the Tiger Tank trying to hold the front door here, keeping those 76s at bay. Tiger Tank now has a rep station. P-Strike coming in. On the AT gun in the middle lane. No, whoa, what the hell was that hitting? I think there were some bad comps there. I think they meant to strike the Garrison. And that didn't happen. Eden Star bringing down the outpost. But not before they get one spawn wave off. Refuze is starting to feel the pressure from XD. A third 76 is getting brought up by Nero. He's probably going to pass it off to his crew here. '76 hit once, backing off. Backing up to a rep station. XD has some forward rep stations built or being built here. Oh my god, guys. We got a game on our hands. This Tiger Tank is just trying to be a stalwart repellent against those two 76s. About to be 3 76s. Where's the other Tiger Tanks? Squirrel rushing up the middle. Might be driving a wedge in between these two pockets of allies. XD is kind of getting split in half here. We got Squirrel and Stazen creating a wedge, and their squad's following them up with Eden Star assisting. We have nothing but a slog going on, guys. Tiger Tank has no line of sight on those 76s. XD having a really good push there. They got pretty good control of the east side now. Refuze trying to plug the gap there. Cheers, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the match. But what an insane match here, guys. I think they now have 3 76s in the field. Like, looks like Nero's trying to get his crew in here. I think he's got Gray left behind. Tiger Tank hit one time by the 76. Looks like they traded blows there. We got ourselves a tank fight. Looks like the other 76 is repositioning. Both heavy tanks probably looking to get a double peak on that one Tiger Tank and bring him down almost instantaneously. This 76 might be RTB? I wouldn't think there would already be RTB, but maybe that's the case. One crewman hopping out to rep. What do we got going on over here? What are these two guys doing? What sneaky things are they about to do in the back line? Maybe that 76 is the baits. We're about to see an interesting play here. You know, we might be witnessing something a little interesting. Looks like Refuze doing a good job utilizing Warner Brothers Hill. You can get a beautiful MG here to lock down this northeast side, baby. This is the counter kind of to the PR Farms push is Warner Brothers Hill. That 76 still in the center here. Tiger Tank. Oh, Tiger Tank. What is this, dugout over here? Yeah, I believe it's dugout barn. I wonder what that 76 is doing. This is a wide front we got here, guys. It's kind of simmering down here. We had a lot of action there for a little bit. They're trying to poke and prod here, XD. They had a really good play. They had a really good play going there. They had a lot of pressure on the point. They actually started to flag the point. But yeah, this is what we got going on here, guys. XD has a great kind of arch, like a two-prong attack. You see you got the wings of the horns here wrapping around as best they can. If they can get wrapped around this hill and wrap around this hamlet here, they might be able to start doing some damage. But yeah, they got a beautiful spread here. And just like that, these 76s, they're rolling in an armor column. Probably looking to pick up a kill on this Tiger Tank. See, in a competitive scene, you really do see people on a high level utilizing all their terrain advantages. They're like Refuze utilizing this hill and this hedge line back here. They're also utilizing Warner Brothers Hill. That's not necessarily in cap zone, but they can trust that their frontline guys can just hold the line, and they can utilize these sight lines to really do a lot of damage. '76 tank column here, looking to get a double peek on this Tiger tank and shut it down early. I'm curious to see what the 76 crew does. This looks like to be a research position for them to shut down this Tiger tank at, I think that's Hugo's. I get Hugo's and Dugout mixed up all the time. There's a lot going on right now, guys. There's a big push from the west side on part of the Allies. You got these two 76s over here on the right hand of the screen trying to get an angle on the Tiger tank in the back scene there. Tiger tank seems to know their presence, but it looks like XD wants to make a play from the west side and send it to point. They actually just lost 2 offensive OPs over here, and you might be seeing these tanks back off now. Lot of server lag. Artie Shell either nailing the rep station or a tank. Nailed it, tank, nailed it. 76 got 2 shots in the rear of that tank from the hill. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing a lot with the camera right now, but there's a lot going on. XD diving into the strong point off of November Squad's OP. Once they take AA, you know for sure XD's going to get a Garrison up over here. They're going to get a Garrison up here, and they're going to get a Garrison up on this attack mark. That Tiger tank going down at one of the worst moments. XD is now dominating the strong point here, guys. This Tiger tank actually putting up no pressure on these 76s. Tiger tank hit once. Does he get double tapped by the other 76? No, they missed their second shot. Refuze just barely clearing their strong point with the assistance of artillery and a good spawn wave off that back Garrison there. But they're under a lot of pressure here, guys. XD is nearly taking control of the 5 points here. You got that's going to be a juicy XD bombing run over the strong point. Looks like they've given up on the eastern push a little bit, and they're going to just all-out send from the Gardens Garrison here and the Western Garrison on, wow, I am forgetting. It's Hugo's or Dugout, one of the two. We're going to go with Dugout. We're going to say it's Dugout. The middle 76 also inching forward now that that center Tiger tank is down. Do they only have 2 Tiger tanks up? No, 3rd Tiger tank spotted at Warner Brothers Hill. XD knocking on the door, saying FBI open up, and kicking open the front door. Look at them go. Crusader, Bommel, Navy charging right up the middle with the 76. They're saying knock knock motherfuckers, we're here. Oh my god, they're just pushing right up the middle. Refuze in full damage control mode. They got no heavy tanks in the center. One Tiger tank brought down Sorry, 176 brought down by a Tiger tank, I believe. That 70... Does that Tiger tank actually have sightlines on the 76? Oh my god, what a beautiful sightline for that Tiger tank. Wow. That's great positioning right there. That is really, really good positioning. XD stopping the cap momentarily. Sorry, Refuze stopping the cap momentarily. XD getting an airhead in the strong point. Haval's feeling their moment, but their western push is starting to dwindle. Refuze just doing full strong point defense. 76 taking a shot. Maybe by a Panzerschreck. 76 going down at one of the worst moments for XD. I believe it's due to this Tiger tank up here, possibly. Where in the name of Sam Hill is that AT gun I just heard? And you just got a front door salog now. It is now a 1v2 fight. Nero has to go up against this Tiger tank over here on this hill, and this Tiger tank over on this hill. They don't have any 76 being spawned in. Looks like a satchel takes out the spawn wave on the strong points from that airhead. People are just dumb. Why do people use game chat at the worst time? What the fuck is wrong with people? Excuse my language. I just read some really dumb shit in game chat. Why would that guy say that? What an idiot. What an idiot. Anyways, back to it. XD was capping for a moment. Refuze having a bombing run that's somewhat effective. And it looks like XD is just faltering on the front line here. Got rocket snipes coming in on the northern push. Look at that XD presence. Although their initial push didn't work out, they're getting on it now. Hellbro getting to Garrison. Hellbro dismantling their defensive Garrison. Gunning down one more. You had a Refuze spawn wave right next to the Garrison off an outpost. XD starting to cap. Tiger tank pushing forward, trying to save the point. Looks like you have a 76 that fell back to repair. You got a Greyhound making a dive on the point. Refuze getting enveloped here. Got rocket snipes coming in on the Greyhound. Getting nailed by Grim. Refuze slowly getting back to the strong point. XD flooding in. There's only 2 red players in that strong point anymore. Sarah and Seth. You got a Tiger tank up on the western hill trying to shut down the western push. The 76 needs to get in play. They got 3 76s rushing forward. Plus a medium. I don't think that armor is going to arrive in time. Refuze recovering solidly here, guys. What a great match so far. You got 2 Tiger tanks in the middle here. 1 up on the hill on the west side. XD doing whatever they can to keep pressure on this point. They're trying to find a way. And Refuze actually putting pressure on Breakcourt. They're starting to flag Breakcourt here and there. Looks like the Havald looking to get the Garrison back up in Gardens to keep that push going. Because if those OPs get wiped, they might not have a Garrison close enough to the cap zone. XD starting to cap again. You got Artie just pounding this intersection here. Somehow, the artillery is just keeping them in the fight. Absolutely just acting as a wall for Refuze to get through. Kendrick's Artie is like right on. It is just pounding away over here. It got the AT gun. Refuze starting to hold again. XD has to be all gas, no brakes now at this point. They got 3 Tiger tanks up. Looks like one took a shot from a 76 or something. Refuze once again recovering, flooding in. Looks like a rocket shot off the Tiger, deflecting way into the air. Dude, look at Refuze all over the Gardens, man. The 76 actually looking like it's tasked to clear it out. You got PS Coin maybe going for a satchel on these tanks. PS Coin gunning down Schrachter. I just botched his name, 100%. I'm just making shit up at this point. It's unfortunate. These tanks bogged down over at Gardens. ICE has a beautiful outpost. It just got wiped. Dude, these Refuze tank crews are just absolutely saving the game for them right now. Looks like one Tiger tank hit once. They got 3 Tiger tanks up. Plus a variety of AT guns. And look at that. You see the map control that XD had before? They've been pushed way back now to their own lines. Refuze with a huge recovery here, guys. This Tiger tank seems to be hit once in the hull. Rushing forward, actually. Trying to get a side shot. One of the 76s. Oh! A shot just misses. XD gas. Just barely missing off the ass of the tank. You cannot pen at that angle, I don't believe. That is not going to penetrate. He hit the smokestack, although it did spook the Tiger tank. Dude, ICE still in Gardens, mowing these guys down. No one has cleared out ICE. Or ICE, question mark? ICE? I am Ron Burgundy? Tiger tank actually backing off from that fight. Now the 76s are in position. You got 1, 2, 3 76s and 1 medium tank. I think we're gonna have another reset moment. Holy shit, I need a beer. I need another beer. What a match, man. Cheers, chat. But yeah, we got some vehicle lag going on here for sure, guys. I think both teams are experiencing it. Now, this is at the point where XD does need to be conservative. They need to consolidate, and they need to coordinate for one... Not, I don't want to say one last push, but for one more good, solid push. You can see that they're actually starting to consolidate, or they're actually deep into consolidation right now. They've recovered much of their front line, and they have their armor almost in position now. Before, these were all 2-man tank teams. They are now 3-man tank teams besides medium. And we're about to see a big push here. Wait, whoa, we got Baller getting shots into the rear in a tire tank. He might be engined. Baller down here, balling out. The 76 should be free to push. Huge Refuze spawn waves at 5 points. I told you all you were in for a good match. Despite the rubber banding, it has been a fantastic match so far. This is going to be a tough nut to crack, though, for XD. They got 2 Tiger tanks in the strong point, 1 Tiger tank at 5 points. It looks like Ice planting an outpost on the very hurt Tiger tank, looking to get an engineer to spawn and probably help repair. They gotta be careful of that outpost, though. That outpost, if they collide with it, will throw them off. Yep, engineers coming to help the Tiger tank in need. Guys are going for a satchel on the Tiger tank. Rusky getting gunned down, was hopping out to... Oh my god, counter. Does he get the satchel on? He gets the satchel on. Kaiser guns down Diner. XC making a play on the strong points. He's not going to let him dismantle it. That Tiger tank's going to go down. There's not enough time for Aerobus. Oh, and that Tiger tank is wiped. That's the whole crew. There's no strong point defenders. Tiger tank goes down. This Tiger tank being pressured by Mike and Synergen. XD has it almost half capped. We got a tank stack going on. A 76 trying to roll forward. Yeah, this is kind of bad for server performance. That's a shame. 76s looking like they're about to get a double peek on the Tiger. No, they won't get line of sight on that. Refuze just barely stopping the... What is going on? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame it's that bad. Damn. XD still capping. Refuze stopped it for a moment. Seth going for the satchel. Navy guns him down. I mean, the ping is not that high for these tank crews. Tiger tank going down on the point. There's 1 Tiger to defend against 3 76s. These 76s doing the best to go for a charge here, it looks like. Huge bombing run They got a Gary mark up. Will it hit? Garrison's right there. It's gonna miss, I think. No, it nails it. The way is somewhat clear for XD just to charge in. You only have one Tiger tank defending against 3 76s. Looks like XD kind of faltering under some heavy Refuze artillery fire. Most of the XD infantry push on the north and east side has been shut down. They're still alive and well for the most part on the west side. They're duking it out for 5 points. XD starting to cap again. They're duking it out. It looks like those 76s are duking out with this Tiger on point. They're trying to find a lane. Both tank crews. They have their... Oh, they're using the spotlight there. Tiger tank landing a shot. 76 in a bad spot. Second 76 comes to the rescue. That other 76 is going to fire a shot off. Nero trying to block the shot with his body. See how Nero did that? Positioned himself to try to block the shot. Tiger tank have any line of sight? No, it's just this one Tiger tank against those 3 76s. That 76 is pushing forward. Tiger tank is pit crewing.
Hold on, boys. We are going emo only.
We're gonna have a little conversation at the end of the stream so people can't handle themselves in chat here. There's a 30-minute delay, but I'm reading what people are saying. Not about me, but the whole situation. Y'all gotta calm the fuck down. XD capping again, dude. Look at all that blue right next to the strong point. You got 3 heavy tanks, 1 Tiger tank. Tiger tank lands a side shot on the 76. 76 almost getting out of line of sight out of the Tiger. Just barely gets away from the Tiger tank's point of view. Americans, XD landing an airhead on their strong points, trying to seal the deal on the push. Refuze does have a second Tiger tank rolling up now. It might arrive just in time to stop the cap. Huge Refuze push up the middle here in the strong point. They might get... That's a massive allied spawn wave on that airhead. Yeah, double stack of 76s there. This lone Tiger tank is holding his own. And I think XD's gonna take it. XD's gonna take the cap. For the first point of this game, they're gonna hold midpoint. We already got Thorpe looking to back cap on St. Marie Dumont. He initiates the cap. He's got an OP ready to go. Refuze. He's got a lot of bodies on the strong point still. Tiger tank still alive. Second Tiger tank rolling up. A fourth 76 rolling into the field. Refuze started much of this match with complete armor dominance. But XD bided their time, stacked up fuel, and now they have 4 76s bearing down on the strong points. 4 heavy tanks against Refuze's 2 heavy tanks. Looks like Minecraft and Raisin shutting down the southwest angle, preventing Refuze from getting another Western Garrison up to pressure that hill. Looks like Minecraft actually might be able to completely fold this Refuze front and pressure that frontline Gary. Tiger tank gets hit. I'm not sure by what, but Tiger tank was hit. It's quite a few blues pushing that Garrison. Another Tiger tank hit. This 76 is just diving forward. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tiger tank up on Warner Brothers Hill gets brought down. Oh, some bad marks. Some bad marks on the Tiger tank. The Tiger tank still goes down. XD is starting to clean them up on the strong point. We now have a 1v4 tank situation here. '76 looks like he's about to get satcheled. Static locking up the front attacking Garrison. XD starting to cap 4th point. XD is putting on the gas, guys. They're going all gas, no brakes. And they're about to make this a 4-1 fight. Big spawn wave by Refuze on their strong point. But is that going to be enough to hold against the allied team? Jesus Christ, gas! Sniping the Garrison with a rocket shot. Garrison's down. Allies still capping. Allies still have a green red zone Garrison. Looks like Axis team has one outpost on defense. XD going all gas, no brakes here on the cap. Refuze using a northern Garrison, I believe, to try to fall back on defense. Maybe it's an OP, I'm not sure. Refuze probably exhausted from that relentless pressure that XD was putting on him. already pounding the only lane Refuze has, and XT is basically taking St. Marie de Monts. I am almost speechless at the turn of events here. XD just turned on the gas. Holy fucking shit. Now, XD is not exactly set to hold the St. Marie de Monts as far as the garrison structure goes. They don't have much of a backline garrison structure to hold St. Marie de Monts. They have no western garrison. It looks like Helbro might be getting one up, but they could swing this back in their favor. It's going to be kind of a hard push on part of Refuze, and I'm sure they are just absolutely reeling right now from this comeback by XD. Looks like a Panzer IV pushing forward, looking to put pressure on the point. I'm looking for... Here's the Tiger tank. Refuze getting some solid spawn waves there. XD a little slow to rebuild some garrisons, or sorry, build any garrisons in their backline here. Easy Squad getting an outpost down. I assume he's probably going to get a support player spawn on said outpost, slap a garrison up. What a push. Sorry, I'm like relatively speechless here, but Refuze trying to figure out what to do from here. Ninja Pulver for cheating. Panzer IV rolling up to the strong point. I don't know if he's exactly in the strong point. No, he's just on the edge of the strong point. You have the XD tank column rolling forward slowly. Schnarcher does get the garrison up. He builds it south of the line for some reason, instead of just building it north of the line. Guys, if you build it north of the line here, which will be 2 whole blue squares back from the red line, you it takes 6 times as long to dismantle. Just heads up. It's a little interesting. Maybe he's just in a rush. Thorpe holding the front line. Looks like Refuze trying to push up map edge. Thorpe is the map edge front line for the 4XD. Guns down, Fata. Guns down. It's easy. Just barely dodging that artillery. Looks like Godsend spawning in, trying to help him out. He gets blown up by Axis artillery. Hellstorm trying to push the front line. Coins gunning down an XD player. Lutter and Dree trying to hold the front line. Coin is just charging through him. Dree just barely brings down Coin squared. Got flares going up. They're locating the Refuze garrison on map edge, or the OPs. This is going to be a very, I'll be quite frank with you guys, this is going to be a extremely difficult situation for Refuze to recover from here. Absolutely extremely difficult here. Looks like the 76s are occupying the strong point. They did kill that PZ-4. You got a little standoff here between this 76 and that Tiger tank down that road right there. Tiger tank rushing forward. Oh my god, he pumps the brakes. He's about to push 2 posted up 76 heavy tanks. They're calling it a P-strike on the 76s. It nails one of them, but doesn't kill him. They fuck their first shots. The Tiger tank botches their first shot, and they get double tapped by the 76s. Oh, they almost timed that perfectly with the precision strike. The precision strike did damage to both tanks. They could have won that fight. Tiger tank with the pre-fire, missing the shot off the corner of the building. P-strike does hit the 76s, does not kill them, but did damage hull. Refuze is looking a little sloppy right now here, guys. Great team, but I think they are just exhausted from the grind that the midpoint fight was. Looks like Thorpe is still trying to hold map edge here. They're under a lot of pressure from this recon tank over here. Just pounding HE into the walls. '76 rolling up the help. This Refuze squad is in for some bad news here. The 76 rolling forward. I see 1AT, but he gets gunned down. Recon tank is dipping out of there. He's not going to go up against the 76 anytime soon here. Kendrick dialing already on his tack mark. What a scrap, boys. It is just a bloodbath over here, guys. I have had fights over here, and they're so fun and so frustrating. This map edge right here, because it's such a tight, such a tight bottleneck. It's so frustrating, but so fun. This is what skirmish mode should have been, just right here. This one little section. Just front door, bottleneck, W key through this fight. Thorpe, frag it out! Wiping the rest of that squad. Is he gonna get an OP up? Thorpe gets gunned down by Chammy. Refuze dwindling on map edge here. We got a recon tank flanking the 76. He's gonna make it? No, he's gonna get gunned down by this 76, isn't he? Is he gonna send it? Oh, the lag is insane. Oh, he's gonna send it! He's gonna have the 76! Haggard might be able to save him. Oh my god, he sweeps him! Oh, he ricochets his shot! He had HE loaded. Oh, the infantry are trying to guard the 76. 76 about to get engined. One more shot, he's engined. Did it get shut off? They got the shot off. 76 is engined. Oh my god, one more shot and he goes down. Is there no AT to save the 76? 76 goes down. What a push. What a fucking back against the wall, full fucking send. All gas, no brakes, push. What a hero move. Pumbaa tank still charging in. Gets gunned down by Hagrid. Holy shit. Holy shit. Still have two 76s up here. 1, 2. What happened to the fourth? Refuze starting to cap. We might have a comeback here, boys. Refuze starting to cap back their second point with 14 minutes left, 15 minutes left. Where are their Tigers? They need their Tigers now. They're not out of it yet. Rocket snipes coming in on these tanks, dude. Oh my god. I'm almost out of beer. Refuze trying to stay in the fight here. They got a little mini battle over the strong point. Greyhound coming in to sweep. There's no AT in sight. Bleeshow still alive. Dorothy back on map edge, trying to shut down that push. Tiger tank rolling forward. Tiger tank's hit once. Tiger tank actually brought down one of the 76s. Refuze was spawned to the back line. Going to pressure the 76. Refuze infantry about to make a play on the 76 here. Final point being flagged. Hellstorm line up shot, gets the engine shot. Nero hopping out. Oh my god. PS Bobby not seeing or hearing Nero hop out. Their AT gets gunned down. Satchel guy goes for the satchel. They're going for the splash off the wall. Oh, it's lagging all over the place. Satchel's on. XD starts to cap last points. Satchel is on. I don't think the 76 realizes. If Refuze holds the line and they stack up some heavy tanks, they might be in a position here to make a push. Tiger tank in 76. Staring each other down. Ooh, up over here. Repair station goes down. Panzer IV getting into fights. Tiger tank needs to push forward now. Where's the coordination? Where's the communication that Panzer IV is going to get one tap by the 76? Tiger tank's not pushing forward. They're letting the Panzer IV just die. Panzer IV got a side shot on the 76. What is this Tiger doing? Get in the fights! What are you doing? Make a play! What are we doing here, people? What are we doing? You let your medium tank dive in there by himself. You could have done a double peek on it. Make a play. It's the final. You're on final. Send it. You're losing last points. Be brave. Communicate, coordinate, and make a play. Ah, that's too bad. He's not interested in making a play. Sorry, we can't farm that fight for content, guys. Guys, that looks like GG's.